Every type of sim racer. Explain. Look, we all started here. Every single one of us. The casual gamer doesn't know what force feedback clipping means, and they absolutely do not care.
We do not care.
They're not here for setups or telemetry. They just want to drive a Lamborghini off a mountain while plays in the background. They play Forza and Need for Speed. Maybe a bit of F1 when it comes on Game Pass. Their favorite mode? Career mode against AI on medium difficulty. Maybe they'll hop into a public lobby once in a while, cause absolute chaos on turn 1, get yelled at in broken English by 7 different people, and then never understand why everyone's so mad at them.
It's just a game, bro.
Relax.
Enjoyment? Maximum. Regrets? 0. If you're not just a casual gamer, then you probably evolve into one of these following types. The F1 fan knows every track on the F1 calendar better than their own neighborhood. They can tell the exact braking point for turn 6 at Silverstone, the perfect racing line through the swimming pool section in Monaco, which gear you should be in for Aurugia. When asked them where they park their car,
No idea.
they practice qualifying laps for hours, literal hours, trying to shave off a quarter of a second. When they finally nail that perfect lap, it's not just a win, it's a religious experience. They'll clip it, upload it, analyze it frame by frame, and still find things they could have done better. They use racing gloves even though they're sitting in their bedroom at 11 p.m. They adjust brake bias mid-corner. They run ERS deployment strategies. They debate whether Codemasters or iRacing has more accurate tire degradation models with a passion most people reserve for politics. The GT3 purist. Assetto Corsa Competizione is their bread and butter. If the car doesn't have traction control, ABS, and a minimum of 14 electronic assists, they're not interested. These guys treat sim racing like a second job, except they don't get paid. They actually pay money to do it.
iRacing subscription.
They love endurance races. Who else voluntarily sits in a dark room for 24 hours to drive a virtual stint at 3 a.m. while their teammate sleeps? The GT fan has spreadsheets.
Multiple spreadsheets in different folders, color-coded. Fuel consumption rates for every track, tire wear curves plotted on graphs, pit stop strategies for every possible safety car scenario, weather change, and final day.
Drive-through penalties received in the last 100 races? Surprisingly 0. The rally fan, oh boy, these people are psychopaths. But I mean that as a compliment, I really do. While the F1 and GT guys are meticulously memorizing braking points and perfecting racing lines, the rally fan is flying through a Finnish forest at 150 miles per hour, sideways, listening to a Scottish guy shout numbers that may or may not make sense.
5 right, into 3 left tightens, 50, flat right, 200.
Somehow they know what that means. They've decoded the ancient language of pace notes. Without someone screaming cryptic numbers at them, they feel lost as if they're racing in silence. Rally fans don't have bad laps. They have character-building experiences. Crashed into a ditch? That's Tuesday. Rolled the car 6 times? That's just learning the stage. Clipped a tree and lost front bumper? You didn't need that anyway, it was just adding weight. Oh, we're sideways at 90 miles per hour with a cliff on the right? Good.
That's the fastest line.
50 downhill, triple caution, stay center, triple caution, stay center. I mean, you are wrecking the car. Shut up, don't tell me how to drive.
The drift fan. You'll find them in Assetto Corsa online lobbies. Not racing, not hot lapping, just sliding constantly. It's not about speed. Nobody cares if you're fast. It's about angle, proximity, and style. Did you hold the transition smoothly through the S-curves? Did you chase close enough to top bumpers but didn't actually hit? Did your entry look absolutely sick? That's what matters. They spend hours adjusting suspension geometry, differential settings, tire pressure, camber, all to get the perfect feel. Because drifting is 90% feel and 10% actually knowing what you're doing.
There's no wax on, wax off for drifting. Learn by doing it. Drifters invented drifting out here in the mountains by feeling. So feel it.
The Initial D fan. They exclusively drive 90s JDM hero cars on Japanese mountain passes, and they are always blasting Eurobeat at maximum volume, not as background music, but as a power source. Cut the music mid-corner and they'll crash, guaranteed. The Initial D fan is on a spiritual journey. They're not just driving, they're connecting with the soul of the 90s. They know every single corner of Akina, Irohazaka, and Usui Pass better than the back of their hand. They know which corner Takumi past Keisuke. They practice heel-toe downshifts endlessly, even though modern racing techniques don't really require it anymore. Normal people call it many things: Scandinavian flick, inertia drift, but these weebs, they call it
Drifto.
The Initial D fan also has very specific car loyalty. AE86, or as they like to call it Hachiroku, RX-7 FD, Cele80, R32 Skyline, SW20 MR2. If you suggest they drive a modern GT3 car or a Formula car, they'll look at you like you just insulted their entire family lineage.
That's not real driving, bro. Real driving is 200 horsepower, no electronic assists, and pure skill. None of this ABS traction control nonsense.
The truck driver is cruising down Autobahn at exactly 80 kilometers per hour, hauling 22 tons of premium yogurt from Berlin to Warsaw. They don't care about lap times, they care about finding a rest stop because their sleep fatigue meter is red. Their biggest enemy isn't a wall or a gravel trap, it's a Skoda Octavia that merges into their lane without looking. These guys are the kings of multitasking. They aren't just driving, they are catching up on 4 years of podcasts, listening to audiobooks on the Roman Empire, or watching Netflix on the second monitor. And ideally, they have a cold beer on a cup holder. But don't let the chill vibes fool you. The moment they have to reverse a 53-foot trailer into a tight loading dock in the dark, that is their Monaco Grand Prix. If they get it in one go, pure euphoria. If you think the trucker is patient, the bus driver is a saint. They don't have cargo strapped in the back, they have virtual passengers. And yes, the passengers complain. The bus driver cares about one thing, the timetable. Truckers deal with bad drivers. Bus drivers deal with bad customers on top of bad drivers. They voluntarily simulate a job where people yell at them for braking too hard. The car guy. You'll find them on the Shotoko Revival project, just cutting through traffic on the Tokyo highway at night. No lap times, no competition, no pressure, just driving. They use sim racing as a digital car collection. It's not a game to them, it's a lifestyle, it's therapy. The car guy cares deeply about authenticity. If the real car has a manual transmission, they're using the H-pattern shifter. If it has hydraulic power steering, they want to feel it in the force feedback. They also love the social aspect, cruising with friends, chatting about cars, driving nowhere in particular. It's like going on a real drive with your friends, but you don't have to worry about gas prices, traffic laws, or cops. The car guy and the trucker
And the busman and the honorable mentions at the end of the video.
is proof that sim racing doesn't have to be about racing at all. Even I prefer to call it sim driving. It can just be about cars, about the experience, about the feeling of driving something you love, even if it's virtual. Now, before we wrap this up, we have to talk about the honorable mentions. The people who are technically sim driving, but have strayed so far from the track, we're not sure if they can find their way back. These are the people playing a lawn mowing simulator.
And farming simulator.
If their lines aren't perfectly straight, they restart the level. They will talk to you for 20 minutes about the turning radius of a Toro versus a John Deere. They treat a flower bed with more respect than an F1 driver treats the chicane at Monza. So, which one are you? The beauty of sim racing is there's room for everyone. Whether you're here for the competition, the cars, the vibes, the logistics, or the yard work, you've got a home. And hey, if you're still not sure which one you are, just check your Steam library. If you own Assetto Corsa, Dirt Rally, Euro Truck, OMSI, Lawn Mowing Simulator, congratulations! You've ascended. You're the final boss of simulation. You don't live in the real world anymore. Let me know in the comments which type you are. And then, watch this video next. And I'll see you down in the comments. Do you like the new backdrop? It's my cars. Look at that. Look at that. Sheesh.